Okay. But what I would not like to see is some great monolithic sort of block being built there. I think that we need something which is going to be in keeping with the size and scale of the buildings in the adjacent area. The Dolphin Centre is not too vast a high building. Similarly, you've got St Cuthbert's Church and the Town Hall. And I don't think we want something which is going to dwarf any of the existing buildings. I don't want to see a great monolithic block for another reason, because I think we should have something which exposes the river. I think this is an unused asset in Darlington. I would like to see much greater use made of the river bank as a public area. And also, I think another thing that's missing in Darlington is some sense of the town's past. We haven't got a museum in the town centre, but I would hope that when we have this development in the Feethams area, some way can be made to make visitors and residents alike aware of the town's past. I recall when in Birmingham they built the inner ring road, they had pedestrian underpasses, and there they did mosaics which gave a history of the area in which that underpass was situated. Now maybe in Darlington we could have some sort of riverside mosaic, or mosaics put on the walls of buildings to indicate the history of the town. I mean, how many people know exactly what the significance of the town's logo is? Maybe that could be used as a starting point for developing an idea about the town's history, which would be of benefit to both visitors and residents alike. So basically nothing monolithic, something varied, something which allows the river to be used as an asset to the town. At the moment it's just a culvert which people forget about. And when you drive along the ring road at the moment, all you see of the town are multi-storey car parks and great walls. It's not a very inviting vision of the town as you're driving by. So I would like something which actually sort of opens up the town both to the residents and to people coming in from outside. At the moment, I think Darlington suffers from a superfluity of bars and cafes. I don't really think we need any more. I would like to see the river opened up with grass banks, seats, sort of a general public area for people to relax in. There are not many green lungs in the centre of Darlington for people to relax in the lunch hour. And there are many people who work in the Feethams area, not to mention the town hall staff for starters. They don't have a green lung to enjoy what sunshine we get. And I think the river could provide a useful focal point for some sort of green lung for the town centre.
As a first priority I'd like to see at Feethams is a good bus station, A, like we used to have, and B, like the people in Sunderland, Middlesbrough, Newcastle, even Bishop Auckland have. That should have been the first priority. In addition to that, I think when looking at the plans, it appears to be only car park space and offices, which I can't see adds to our heritage at all.
I think it's a good idea that it's redeveloped, because at the moment it's got an empty sort of shell of Darlington. What I feel it needs is some sort of fresh approach to sort of making the town a bit better sort of for people approaching Darlington from that end, and that will drag them in, draw them into town. We don't need any more car parks. That's certainly one thing I don't want to see, and I don't want to see any distraction away from the wonderful church that we've got in the centre of town. And just really for a fresh approach for the 21st century.
I would like to see a coach station there, not a bus station, a coach station. And you would have facilities for people to wait for a coach, because they can't always be on time because of the traffic. Now they should be able to use toilets there, and they could have mobile restaurants calling there. Now these restaurants will sell the stuff to the people, but at the same time they would give rent to the council. So the council would be earning something.
I would like to see something, a coach station developed, so that it would eliminate a lot of the congestion in the town with the buses at the moment. And also I think that if there was a taxi rank, a cafe, toilets, and it would be really good for the town. I would also think that a walkway down along by the river would be very beneficial, getting people down into this part of the town centre.